Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Windows command line course. This is going to be part 5 of the course, and today we are talking about moving and copying files. Previous to this, in part 4, we did renaming directories and files. And if you've missed any of the videos for this course, starting in part 1 all the way through the last one, part 4, they will all be down in the description below. So make sure you start with number 1 so you can kind of follow along. The videos will always be there, so take your time doing that. And they're not really long videos at all, so shouldn't be much for you to kind of go through and see what's going on. So again, guys, today we are moving and copying files. And as you can see over here, I've got the Windows Explorer up so you can see everything that we're doing. Today we're going to be just working in the E drive. We'll be working with these directories, and you'll see that I've got 4 text files here, and I've got 3 JPEG files, which are image files. And so we're in the root of E here, and so we're going to be in the root of E here. As you see, I've already opened up my command prompt in administrator mode. I go ahead and ask that you do the same thing so you can keep up, or just watch this later and do it at your convenience. So, all right, guys, let's get started on this. So say, for instance, you wanted to move one or multiple files into a different directory. So for demonstration purposes, most of you probably know in Windows, if you wanted to move a file, you really just have to click it once, then right click and hold and drag it up to the directory that you want to go to. And if you drop it, you will see you have a couple options here. You have copy here, which simply takes this file, leaves it here, but does make a copy in temp1. Or you've got move here, which means it will take this file, completely move it to this directory so it's no longer here. And so we can do the same thing over here in the command line. So let's start with the move option. So first of all, let's directory this out. As you guys can see, you've got the same files and folders as you do over here. So you know that we're in the right location here. And so we're just going to start with the move command. And it is that easy. It's simply move. Now, say, for instance, you want to move file 001 up here to this temp1 folder. So after your command move, you name the file that you want to move, which is file 001. And you will have to put the extension, so .txt, and then space, and then give it the destination, which is temp1. And again, this is saying, hey, move this file to this directory. And if you keep an eye on the file over here, after we hit enter here, it will say one file moved, and that file 001.txt disappeared. And if we go in here and look in temp1, you will see it, file 001. Let's take it a step further here. Let's switch into that directory and directory that out, and you will see that file 001. So it's actually pretty easy, guys. So let me go back to the root here. Okay, we're back in E drive. Actually, let me clear the screen because we're getting kind of full. Then I'll directory that out. Okay, so let's go back here too. So we've got a few files left. Now, say for instance, you're like, yeah, but I want to move all these text files to that directory. Well, that's also a piece of cake. So make sure you're in the root here, and you're going to do a move, and then you're going to do a asterisk dot. Asterisk is wildcard, remember, so asterisk dot text, and what you're doing here is you're saying, hey, move all text files. Instead of naming one file and doing this one by one, you can say, let's just move all these text files to that location. So once you do that, move asterisk dot text, then you name the directory, and you're back at temp1. And so once we execute this command, you will see those files disappear. And check this out. temp1, they're all in there. And if we go into that directory and directory those out, then we have got all of our text files there where we moved them to. So pretty cool, huh, guys? So let's go back to E here. And I'm going to go back one here to get us back in root. My bad. Clear screen and directory that out. Okay, so we are back to a clean slate now. So you've been shown, I just showed you how to move files. Now, what if you simply just want to make a copy of them? Say you want these files to stay here, but you also want to make, let's just say for sake of argument, it's a backup copy. So you want to take these files and just make a copy in, let's just use this directory. We're going to pick on test-dir today. So again, in Windows, you would simply highlight these all, right click, hold and drag and drop, and then you would simply say copy. And that would just make a copy of them here while leaving them here. Well, we can do the same thing in the command prompt over here. So when it's pretty much exactly like the last deal that we did, but instead of move, of course, we're going to do copy. And I will show you how to do one, but then all as well. So say you want to do this DJI underscore 0046. So DJI underscore 0046. And again, you have to put the extension, which is a JPEG. And then you want to name the directory. So again, we are saying, hey, make a copy of this file to this directory. And keep an eye over here. I will hit enter. And one file copied. And as you see, it stayed here, but it also goes in here. And what is that? Test-dir. And directory that out. So you can see the file is here, and while retaining the copy here. So let's go back, and I'll show you how to do multiples just like I did with the text files, just so you can kind of get it down. But move and copy is pretty much the same, except for that first command, move or copy. So again, we'll directory this out, and we are going to do, hey, let's copy, and we're going to do asterisk.jpg. Whoops, gotta learn how to spell asterisk.jpg to say all JPEG files. And then we name the directory again. Okay, so again, we're copying all JPEGs to this directory. And as you can see, these are all JPEGs here. So once I execute that command and hit enter, it actually found. You might run into this, so this is good that this happened. Remember, we actually just made a copy of this into that directory, so it's seeing that and it's going, wait, there's already one here. You want to overwrite that? So yeah, we'll go ahead and overwrite that, or you don't have to overwrite it. Either one will work because you know it's the same file and it needs to be there. And then it made a copy of the other two. Again, go in here. Now you see all the images in there. And let's just switch here, directory that out, and you see all of the files there. So that is pretty much all there is to that, guys. The only other thing that I can show you here real quick is I have shown you, let's clear this. I have shown you how to do the, you know, if you want to do all of the JPEGs or text, to do copy wildcard.jpg. Okay, I need to learn how to spell that right. And then that will copy all of them to a directory. But you can also do it this way. If you have nothing, well, if you have just JPEGs in here, and then some text, and then some other files, and you wanted to move all those to one of these, instead of specifying a wildcard with the extension, you can actually do copy or move asterisk dot asterisk and then name the directory. And what that is, this just means all files. So you want to copy all files to this directory. And make sure you're in the E, of course. But yeah, you want to copy all files to that directory. So you don't have to specify by, you know, the extension of just JPEG or text. You know, if you wanted to move them all, you don't have to say, okay, let's do all JPEG, then let's do all text, then let's do all PDFs. You can actually just put this command here, copy all files, and it will take all files under these directories and copy them to where you tell it to there. Anyway, guys, that is the end of moving and copying files. I hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, make sure you give a like and subscribe for future courses, future content, stuff like that. We'll be learning a lot of stuff as we go, and hopefully it's useful for you. And let me know down in the comments if you have any questions or anything like that. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.